Thank you, Bill. That was awesome. And I do remember them saying, no, no, Carl, no, no. And then, go, Carl, go. Hurry up. So thank God I scored on that. I've never heard the end of it. So before I get started, a couple of things about John Coppinger. I don't want to spend much more time, but I just got this note from the Mission Rugby Club that, John, you're still past due on 5 years' dues. $50 a year, that's $250. Okay? And John was 3 years behind me, and so I didn't meet him till a little later, but first time I met him, I thought, what a fucking asshole. You know, as president of Mission Rugby Club, I only threw, of all the 10 years I was president, only threw one guy off the team. It wasn't John, but he could have been the second one. It was Dave Brody. But he was on the bubble. But, you know, I've got to know John over the years, respect him so much, all the work that he's done for rugby. I actually do think he's a good rugby player. And a great administrator, coach, fan. Nobody spent more hours than John Coppinger. And I'm so proud to be up here with John. He's so well deserved. I definitely would like to thank Big Daddy Wags. We're in it together from the start. Whenever you're up here, then I got a couple stories to tell about you. Also like to thank Scott, Brian, Coach, Keeler, you know, for doing this. This whole thing is unbelievable. Big congratulations to the mighty Scuts, which is why we're really here. The Scuts had a great year. What a great year. 8th in D1A division, number 8, and 17th overall in the country. Isn't that unbelievable? So that is great, and we got to keep it going on, and you're doing the right thing here by tapping into the alumni. Unfortunately, the guys you invited don't have any money, but there's other people that do, so you have to broaden things out. And 2 great teams, I mean 2 great wins over top 10 teams. San Diego State University and Cal Poly. And you know what, next year, those guys at their banquet are going to be saying, you know, we played Santa Clara tough. We couldn't beat them, but we're getting better. So. You know, I am so honored at this award because there are so many great rugby players that have played at Santa Clara University. Back to our days, I mean, too numerous to mention. And a lot of them are here, and I'm so proud. And I just really am so honored by this award because, you know, rugby is a tough game, baby. How many guys here have been in a loose ruck? Raise your hand. Who's been in a loose ruck? Okay, who slept with a guy that's been in a loose ruck? Wax, put your hand down. No, it's a tough game, baby. Okay, and everybody that plays rugby, all you guys, Scuts and incoming Scuts, man, if you can handle rugby, that's pretty good. You know, to me, that's just awesome. When I first came to Santa Clara, I'd never seen a rugby game. And like Wags said, our roommate took us out to play. Santa Clara was playing St. Mary's. St. Mary's was still pretty good back then. And I watched this rugby game. I said, I will never play this game. Never in my life. There's people coming out bleeding, broken bones. I said, forget about it. But as I got to know the game, got to know Johnny Hannigan. He invited me to his house for the after-game party. I said, you know, this game's not too bad. You play for an hour and a half and you party for 12 hours. Those are good numbers, right? Those are good. You practice once a week. Twice a week. Mickey made us go to twice a week. That's right. Tuesday, Thursday. So I ended up playing 4 years at Santa Clara University, Scuts, and we had some good teams, baby. I tell you what, we had some good teams. And then at the end of my 4 years at Santa Clara, I said, where do I go now? I'm 22 years old. I love rugby. Fell in love with it. So I decided, along with Johnny Hannigan and a couple other guys, to start a rugby club with Santa Clara guys. There were all kinds of Broncos around. So we started a team, and we were competitive from the start. And I challenge, who's Mr. Hairman? Where'd he go? Okay. You want to play more rugby, don't you? Okay, well, restart Mission Rugby. We went 25 years. We went 25 years. It's no longer around, but I'll tell you, the times we had, and the times that you could have, if you're still in the area, and your buddies will support you, which my guys did, then you have another 10 years in you, maybe more. So, you know, just think about that. You guys could get Mission Rugby Club going again. And I'll tell you, it was a wonderful time. I played 11 years. Some of them with Coppinger. And some of them on the first team with Coppinger. And he was good. Okay, I think the reason I got this award was I was an okay rugby player. I mean, I thought that was okay. I tried to stay in shape, work hard, and I tried to, I started Mission Rugby, which was a lot of effort, and we had a wonderful time. But I think a key part of getting this recognition is being able, I volunteered after every rugby game to sing Alouette. I think, we're not going to sing it right now because there's, you know, families here. But I think the Alouette was very important. I want to give, I know this is a Santa Clara function, but I want to give recognition to a 61 graduate from Santa Clara University who coached Mission Rugby, Mr. Mike McDonald. He is a Santa Clara Rugby guy from class of 61. He played 44 years of rugby. And he helped coach Mission Rugby in the day and helped turn us into a competitive squad. I also want to remember Father Pat Carroll, Father Pat Carroll, goes back to the day, and of course, the great Father Cause, which is why we're here. I still have the postcards that Father Carroll sent me when he would go on a trip with the Scuts. And wherever the Scuts went, Father Carroll would send a postcard. And my favorite postcard is when he says, you know, the Scuts are here back east, we're having a good time, but in reverting to true Scuts form, we've lost every game. So I love Father Carroll, man. And I can't go any further without saying thank you to my former girlfriend, now my wife, Kathy Winkleman. Number one, you let me play rugby, which I can't believe you let me play rugby, but you did. Even when we were married, even when we had my oldest boy, Ben, here in the blue, you let me play rugby. And she took me to the hospital more than one time with broken bones. So, love you, honey. I'd like to thank all my family that's here, Brother Eric and Gloria, Ben, my wife, so thanks to the family, and thanks to all my friends I've seen so many wonderful friends here that I haven't seen in a long time. All of them have paid all their dues other than Coppinger. So, once again, it's a tremendous honor, and I'll never forget it. Go Scots, go Broncos.